Good morning, my dear students. All of you welcome to this class. Students, in the last class, we have discussed about the concept of latitudes and also some topic longitudes also over. Latitude means the imaginary line which drawn on globe from east to west. That imaginary lines are called a latitude. And the great circle, it is marked in the middle of the globe, that is equator. The measurement of this line is 0 degree. And there are other important latitudes also called Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle, Antarctic Circle. These are all other important latitudes. See, these are all over in the last class. Now, I will take and discuss with you about longitude and grid system. Longitude, the imaginary line which drawn on globe from north to south. That imaginary lines are called a longitude. The imaginary line which drawn on a globe north to south. The vertical lines are called a longitude. This longitude are also known as meridian. Meridian means mid, dian means day, midday. Primary longitudes are also called as meridians of longitude. Meri means mid, dian means day, midday. Right. Look at the board. I mark this line. This is a prime meridian. This is a prime meridian. The first line of longitude. The measurement of this line is 0 degree. Measurement of this line is 0 degree. This is a prime meridian. This is a prime meridian, and this line passes through in Greenwich of London. This means this line passes through in the Greenwich of London. The prime meridian passes through in Greenwich of London. Right. And to the east of this prime meridian, it is called eastern hemisphere. To the west of this line is called a western hemisphere. Eastern hemisphere and western hemisphere, the two parts of this longitude. There were 360. There were 180 in the east and 180 in the west longitude. 180 in the eastern hemisphere, 180 in the western hemisphere. Eastern hemisphere 180, western hemisphere 180. There were 360 longitude. There are 360 longitude on the earth. See, prime meridian, it is passed through in the Greenwich of London. Greenwich of London. Longitudes are also called as meridians. Meri means mid, dien means day. The prime meridian passed through in Greenwich of London. To the east of this prime meridian is a eastern hemisphere. To the west of this prime meridian is a western hemisphere. 180 in the west and 180 in the east. So there were 360 longitudes on the earth. And then nextly, children, look at here. This is a equator, great circle. This is passed through in the middle of the earth. Longitudes in the equator, distance is a large distance between the one longitude to another longitude in the equator, and this distance is decreases when goes and join in the pole. Join in the pole. They are curves in the pole, so distance is the decreases. There is a large distance in the equator and the distance decreases when increases the distance from the equator, because they are curved in the pole. So these longitudes are very important to find out the time, right? So now we are discussed or studied about important features of this longitude. 1. Longitudes are passed through the north to south. And these longitudes are also called as prime meridians, meridians of longitude. Next, latitude and longitudes are intersect each other. Longitude or intersect equator. intersect equator, pass through from north to south. These lines are also called as prime meridians, meridians of latitude, and longitudes are intersect equator. So these are all basically characteristics of the longitude. There are 360 of longitude, 180 in the east and 180 in the west. So there are 360 in the longitude. Prime meridian pass through in the Greenwich of London, and the main base characteristics of these longitudes are they are passed from north to south. These are all called as meridians of longitudes. Longitudes are intersect equator at right angle, and the distance of two longitude is great in the equator, and distance decreases when increases the distance from the equator, and they are curved at the poles because the distance is decreases when increases from the distance of the equator. These are all main basic features of this longitude. Next, location of places. To location of places, we should learn grid system. See, it is a picture you seen on the board. It is a grid system. What is grid system? Latitudes and longitudes intersect each other at right angle is known as grid system. See, at the right angle, these are all intersect each other. So this is very help to locate the place on the globe and map. There is some difficulty. Where is the place is this located on the globe and map? Map ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ಮತ್ತು ಮ್ಯಾಪಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರದೇಶವನ್ನು ನಾವು ಗುರುತಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಈಗ ಲಂಡನ್ ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಲ್ಯಾಟಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಒಂದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳೋದಾದರೆ, ಭಾರತ 82.5 degree ಈಸ್ಟ್ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ, ಭಾರತಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಪಟ್ಟಂತೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ. ಭಾರತ ಇದೇ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ಈ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಮೂಲಕ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀವಿ. 82.5 ಪೂರ್ವ ರೇಖಾಂಶ, ಇದು ಭಾರತದ ಸಮಯವನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಧರಿಸುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ರೇಖೆ. ಇದನ್ನು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಲಹಾಬಾದ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ಲಂಡನ್ 0 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಲಾಂಗಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದರ ನಿಯರ್ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಲೇಸ್, ಅದನ್ನು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಲಂಡನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಐಡೆಂಟಿಫೈ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮಗೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಕಾರಣದಿಂದ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಈ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಶನ್, ಯಾವ ಪ್ಲೇಸಲ್ಲಿ ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಕಾಂಟಿನೆಂಟ್ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡೋದು ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಸೊ ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅನ್ನೋದು ವೆರಿ 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 ನೆಸೆಸರಿ ಟು ಮಾರ್ಕ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್. 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ, 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಪ್ಲೇಸ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಔಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಗೆ? ವಿತ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ದಿಸ್ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ಹಾಗೆ ಗ್ರಿಡ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಂತನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ಮುಖ್ಯ ಟು ಲೊಕೇಟ್ ದ ಪ್ಲೇಸಸ್ ಆನ್ ದ ಗ್ಲೋಬ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಮ್ಯಾಪ್. So grid system, it is the latitude and longitudes are intersect each other at right angle are known as grid system. This is very necessary to locate the place. Okay, right, children, this is the lesson of latitude and longitude.